Greeting everyone, my name is Kang Kunlin.
And my name is Aratia. We are 10th graders from Family High School, Bangkok Province.
Today we feel really excited to present you about our research project of Lab Cambodia 2018.
We have chosen one of the most connected topics to the annual theme of Lab Cambodia 2018, which is human incorporating with nature.
The reason that we selected this topic because it has a firmly forceful influence and resilient connection with nature, basically human. Our topic is farm-raised fish.
It's obvious that fish are significantly vital for our livelihood. It gives us plenty of advantages. Uniquely, fish is one of the most beneficial protein and vitamin source because it's filled with essential nutrients which keep us healthy and vigorous.
Cambodian people know that some vegetable, namely a carrot, has some sort of vitamins that can improve our vision and eye health. But so does fish. Fish feel that it's like a mix-up between meats and vegetables. And fish is responsible for maintaining water quality and keep ecosystem balanced. So, did I say more? Fish is an incredibly amazing creature.
It is not an exaggeration to say that human activities have turned out to be one of the most disastrous problems in this high-tech society.
The population is increasing like the speed of light. Humans are consuming fish each and every day. Insufficiently, the lack of fish has become eventually one of the most hazardous mankind trouble in this 21st century, which we all cannot be blindly ignore.
So, in order to respond to this issue, farmers have figured many ways in order to increase their productivity. To this extent, farmers have decided to raise them. So what are farm-raised fish? Farm-raised fish are fishes who were maintained in order to gain weight in a short period of time by using chemical substances.
Due to our research by going directly to the place that they farm raised fish in Prekentrang village, we found out that they want to make more profits because the heavier the fish are, the more income they would make. Annually, they can obtain approximately 40 million real, which equal to 10,000 US dollar. It's quite a lot of money.
More than that, they also stated that the environment there is so perfect to farm-raised fish, so that it's a big challenge because numerous stock farmers started to do the exact same thing. In order to compete, they tried to use chemical substances to increase the weight, which is not a good image at all.
A few virulently dreadful chemicals which considered as terribly toxic chemical substances that fish farmers use in fish nutrition. Of course, when fish consume those harmful chemical substances in its nutrition, it could give ton of worse drawback.
It could gain more weight and benefit the productivity of farmers. It also gives some negative effects simultaneously. It makes fish unhealthy by those dangerous chemical substances. But what if we consume those farm-raised fish? It sounds like we consume those dangerous chemical substances into our own body. In addition, it also causes irritation to eyes, which might possibly affect our vision in later age. Not only that, it also results some harmful consequences to a well-being human, such as the loss of bladder control, which might lead to death.
You can see, humans provoke a great deal of problem to our own kind. It goes without saying that humans have made fish suffer, have treated them in a very cruelly unpleasant way by turning from organic fish to farm-raised fish. Aggressively, we are just indirectly killing ourselves without seeing it coming.
Without a doubt, most Cambodian people know that eating meat is unhealthy. By avoiding those poisonous meat, they try to take fish as their alimentation. Nowadays, it's unlike the 16th century because human activities have been a tremendously big part of twisting those organic fish into feral creatures.
In such manner, a majority of Cambodian people have been affected by those petrifying farm-raised fish. Nevertheless, in consideration of lacking the natural resources, we don't have any choice. We only can stand up and take it to consume those fish.
In spite of affecting on our livelihood, it also raises a few inconveniences to nature. Definitely, when farmers use those dreadful chemical substances, it also made the surrounding atmosphere become heavily polluted.
Numerous problems will occur if this issue is advancing each and every day. Who knows, in the future, maybe a huge part of natural resources like fish will be wiped out from this existence. To wrap it all up, our topic has a strong relevance with the annual theme of Let Cambodia 2018, which is human incorporating with nature. And obviously, human and fish has a strong connection with each other. As we mentioned earlier, when fish farmers use some dangerous chemical substances to fish for their own profits, it gives nothing back, but it gives us threat. And those threats are the real catastrophic issue of human race. And this is how fish and human incorporating with each other. Here are some messages for all farmers.
If you don't know how to make the ecosystem and the atmosphere balance,
If you don't know what are those dangerous consequences we will be facing,
if you don't want to see those innocent fishes being treated in a very unpleasant way and you don't know how they feel,
if you don't want to see an end of fishes in the future,
if you don't want to see those creatures being erased from this very existence,
if you don't want to create your own problems,
if you don't know how to solve these insane problems,
if you don't want to get involved in this kind of stuff,
if you care about yourself, your family, and your surrounding people,
please stop breaking it. Stop making it worse.
and we have a strong confidence that everyone should take this problem into account and educate farmers to know the consequences of using those chemical substances.